This is Louis Raphael on May 21st, interviewing Staff Sergeant Scott Keith. What goes on in basic training?
Basic training for the United States Air Force is a 8.5-week course in San Antonio, Texas. From there, the applicants learn how to transition from a civilian life into the airman life. They'll do daily activities from push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups, to running, to classroom time, to actually learn how the Air Force heritage works, customs and courtesies, military bearing. From there, they actually learn how to be an airman in the Air Force and ultimately be a warrior, since we are at war right now. On completion of graduation, then they move on to the next step, which would be technical training.
What percent of people who start basic training complete it?
I would say the number would be about 85%. From that percentage, the main fail out is medical. Some people get down there and they do have medical conditions that weren't caught pre-screened, or they might have something that would prevent them when they get down there for medical.
What kind of training comes after basic training?
After basic training, after you graduate on that Friday, you go straight to this thing called technical training. Technical training can vary from anywhere between 4 weeks to 52 weeks. The technical training part is to actually learn about the job that you've been assigned or the job that you picked. If you've never been a firefighter before, if you've never been a mechanic, if you've never been an electrician, the Air Force is actually going to provide you school time and college credits in that particular field. So once you start your job, you know the basics and the foundation.
What are the physical standards candidates have to meet?
The physical standards will be at least a mile and a half run in less than 11:56. You have a time push-ups and sit-ups. It does vary for male and females. You do have a 2 minutes for either 50 push-ups or 50 sit-ups, and then 30 push-ups, 30 sit-ups. Males and females are different, but by the time you graduate boot camp, you should be in enough shape to pass that.
How often are service members promoted?
The promotion cycle, we have 9 ranks in the Air Force, enlisted 1 to enlisted 9. Enlisted 1, 2, and 3, and all the way to 4 are time promotion. So within a certain amount of years, you automatically get promoted as long as your background is clean for the Air Force. For the ranks of E5, E6, E7, and beyond, you have to actually take a test. The test is given at least once a year, so if you do not make the test for that year, then you have to wait till next year. It depends on you for getting promotion. If you decide to mess up or if you do something wrong, it'll take you longer to get promoted versus somebody who has a